You know, people often ask me, Rob, surely some things go wrong when you're doing your cars. And you know they do. So in this video, you're going to see just that. So I'm looking online on how to pull the badges off my 1970 Camaro. And all I could find was some posts on some forums. They say you got to take the guards off. Well, I'm going to do a short little video on how I'm going to do it. Well, the first thing I've gone and done is taken the trim panel off the bottom of the sill here. It's only a few screws, you know, one here and a whole heap of them underneath. And then one right up the back here. And then it just lifts off straight up towards the top of the car. I've just put it to the side and noted where each screw goes so I can put them all back in the same spot. Well, I'm going to try and do this without taking the guard off. I'm going to try and take just the bottom of it off. These few bolts here, a few of the bolts inside the wheel well here, and see if I can't just bring out the guard and get my hand up in there and try and undo the speed clips. Well, before I go and undo these bolts on the bottom of the guard, I think I need to take this piece off here, which holds that chrome piece on the sill. And what I have to do here is just knock these pins sideways. There's one there, and there's one there, and there's a little screw or bolt there. I have tried to get that one already, but it looks like it's rounding off. It's probably been on there forever. But without that out of the way, there's no way this guard's gonna come out. I'll just show you how to pull these little pins out. Just get a screwdriver and a hammer, and there's a little tab here. And they'll just pull out. Well, after trying to undo this bolt here or nut, it wasn't working. I tried some multi-grips. I tried just even cutting a flathead into it with an angle grinder and using a screwdriver. But nah, didn't work. I had to drill this screw out. Well, I've got all these bolts out here and a few up in here on the inner guard. But with the guard hanging out, there's still not enough room to get your hand up inside there. I can't get in here. There's no way I can get in here, and I can't get up from in there. So it looks like, let me just put this back in without scratching everything. There we are. So it looks like the inner guard's going to have to come out. What a chore. The first thing I've gone and done is taken the wheel off. I'm going to try and undo a few of these bolts up in here. Already done a few down here. There's another one to do here. Again, I'm hoping that I can kind of just undo this and kind of wiggle it out of the way. And because I've got the guard still hanging off here, it might give me enough room to get in through here and try and get these badges off. I mean, what a chore. You would have thought they'd come up with another idea. But besides putting the badges on first and then bolting the guard on. Anyway, let's get to it. Well, there's those clips there. Hang on. They're not speed clips at all. What the hell? I think these just unclip. Wow. Well, I've gone and taken the guard off, all of this off, the inner guard off, when all they are is just little clips. Wow. I should have had a better look at it before I read stuff on the internet, because a few of the posts I read said there was speed clips on the back of them. You know, I think that these might have even had speed clips on them, because you can see where they've cut a little bit of thread in it. I don't know. Well, I'll get the SS ones off and I'll get into the other side. I'll try this first. So if you've watched my whole video on me pulling the car apart, you know, just grab a paint scraper and a rag and carefully chuck it up underneath there. And now I've got to put this all back together again. Well, even these ones look like they've had a speed clip on them at some stage, because that looks like a thread to me.